Yo,
What's good? What's good? What is good? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Crockett, what's cracking? Dre in the building. Yo, yo, yo. Fact it is, dummy. You. Ew. Ew. Fact it is, dummy. What's good? Yeah, man. It's Tuesday. I don't know the date. I got a lot going on, yeah. A lot going on. What the day's date is? I know it's Tuesday though. November 4th. It is the 4th of November. Yeah. What's good, y'all? Y'all get to watch that video? No. Go ahead, lie. Go ahead, lie. Y'all ain't watch it. You don't know what video I'm referring to. I'm referring to the Lil J, what's good? Referring to the video that Big A, I think he put, didn't you? Yeah, I think he did put it in the chat. He put it in the chat. Um, about it's a black community in Russia. Interesting video, man. Interesting video. And they was young dudes too. I ain't really peeped that the first time I watched it. I ain't finished it the first time, but I watched it again this morning in its entirety. And it's an interesting video. You know, a lot of information. Some historically correct, some inaccurate, but you know, that's why you must study to show thyself approved. Yeah, somebody can tell you anything. You supposed to take that shit and you know, don't take it and run with it. Take it and go look it up. Go research it. I tell y'all that all the time. That's why I cite my sources. It ain't my words. I'm just repeating what somebody else said or somebody else wrote. And that's really what we all do. That's why it's crazy. We sit up and argue about shit and we weren't there. We didn't witness it. We didn't do it. We didn't write it. But we would sit up and be ready to argue each other down. Nah, you wrong. I'm right. Nah.
yeah, man.
Okay, we got one. Lil J said he watched it.
That's what's up. Yeah, that was different. It was definitely interesting.
Now I didn't catch Big A the first time I watched it. I didn't catch the
Yeah,
part where the young guy with the locks, he said that he's actually Igbo. Well, he didn't say Igbo, but you know, he's Nigerian. Um,
yeah,
and the other guy, I forgot what he said. I think he was born there. The rapper dude, the dude that was the
come
rapper.
on. Yeah,
I think he was born there, but I think he said his mother was somebody was Nigerian or African too. I don't know if his mother or his father. Maybe it was his father. I think his father was Nigerian. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. It's a long video. It's just like almost an hour long. But it was just interesting, man. You know, it's you know, just the Russian culture is not something that's been glamorized or, you know, like popularized. So it's not like it's something that uh not just like American blacks, just people in the West period don't really, you know, we make fun of Russians for the most part. Let's keep it 100, you know, the way they talk, you know, we know most people know Russian for being cold and vodka. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I mean? Um, but not much history, you know, is known about it or current events, you know, what's currently going on there. Um, but it was interesting. It was very interesting. Russia is on my bucket list. That is a location I do want to travel to. It's a lot of history there, a lot of historical sites, a lot of proof of certain things. Uh, that people might want to tell you otherwise, but Russia still has a lot of original paintings and artifacts and basically proof of certain historical events. Um, Shit, Putin even spoke on some of it, but it was very interesting, man. Very interesting video. Um,
Yeah, man.
Even down to I seen the part. I didn't see that
But
part the first time I watched it. He's like, man, I get the rest of the first white guy I meet. He's fucking worshiping the devil and shit. The
yeah,
Baphomet is not the devil. Okay, it's we've been taught anything that we don't understand and it looks scary. We just assume that it's evil.
mm,
Uh, it's not what you think it is. But you got to go do your own research on that. I ain't going down that rabbit hole. Yeah, I
man.
ain't going down that rabbit hole with y'all. But yeah, go do your research. Go do your homework on that. If it interests you. If not, then fuck it. Leave it alone. But yeah, it's not the devil. The Baphomet is not the devil.
Yeah, man.
More so a symbol. You know, it's a collective of things, but it's not what we've been told it is. Um,
Yeah.
which Dre in here, he could tell you, Tony, what's good? Uh, what you mean? Yeah, they were. So in the video, if you talking about the video, Tony, yeah, they was. Um, I think most of them were originally from Africa. Am I correct?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah. No,
In some
all of
way,
them.
shape, or
All of them.
form.
All of them. All of them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good video though. Great video.
Yeah, man.
And I just like seeing how uh the youngest today they're more uh I don't know how to say it. Like I guess they had more in common. I don't know how to say it. Like, but you see how they were just bonding. Like you would think they just, they was from the same. Like they all was from the states, so they was from everybody from different backgrounds, different cultures, different nationalities, but they were all able to socialize and you know just link up and talk and just build together. And it wasn't no drama. It wasn't no arguing and fighting and nigga, you disrespect my hood and all this other goofy ass shit. It was just, coaches coming together and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He teaching them about, stuff over here. They teaching them about Russia, and in other places and, hipping them to what's going on over there and what they dealing with and what, and, but that Putin tattoo got me though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That Putin tattoo got me. I said, this motherfucker got Putin on his bicep. I said,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, but when he broke it down, I understood. I understood where he was coming from. I'm not one who big on putting people on me anyway. I don't have any
Right.
tattoos to begin with, so it ain't the move that I would have made. But you don't know what they going through over there. And then like he said, man, he said they were dealing with skinheads and all types of stuff, man, until Putin came in the office and then he said all that stopped. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? To him, it might be a life changing experience for him, but then for somebody else on the other end, they might be like, man, that's the devil. And you know what I'm saying? So hey, you know,
And I'm happy you brought that up because, to each his own. You know what I
hmm
mean? Like to shit. And it's just think about it like this, y'all. All right, me for instance, even Big A, all of us, right? There's people in the world that can't stand your ass, hate your fucking guts, right? You ain't did shit to them. There's
yeah,
people out here that love you to death. They get a life for you. You know what I'm saying? To protect you and shit.
hmm
And then you got some that just feel indifferent. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't, you know what I mean? So it's all perspective. Your experience, one person's experience with me may be totally different from the next.
yeah,
So we all so and so this and that and third. You can't go off of what I, for instance, like I've met people and others. Oh, don't deal with them or don't deal with her because they this that and the third. Woo woo woo. But it's like no, that's your experience with them.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't necessarily mean my experience is going to be the same way because I'm a different
Yeah.
person and my interaction with them and my, dealings with them is different than yours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, and I'm the type person like you get what you give with me. If you give disrespect, you're gonna get it back. You show
Yeah.
love, you show respect, you're gonna get it back. So anybody that got anything negative to say about me, just know they a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows me, truly knows. Hey, if I'm lying, Dre in here, he can tell you. He ain't gonna lie for me. Y'all know that. He,
Yeah.
he, he ain't done it yet. He ain't gonna start today. But like, yeah, you get what you give. Dre's had good experiences with me. He has bad experiences with me, but it's all based off of your. I'm reactive. So however you bring it, that's what you're gonna get. I'm gonna give it back to you. So if you showing me love, you showing me respect, you showing me, appreciate, you showing me all this positivity, that's what you're gonna get back. What the fuck else I'm gonna give you? But the flip side of that is if you coming with the bullshit, then all right, let's play. And that's how I am. Whatever you get, I'm giving that shit back tenfold. So any motherfucker got something negative to say about me, that's probably somebody you might not want to associate with. If they got good things, positive things to say about me, that's somebody you might want to lock in. You might want to network with. You might want to link with them. And it's that simple with me. That's simple. And I notice it's like that around the world, man. A lot of times, shit, Big A can speak on this more so than me. I've only been to one country outside of the US, but and he has friends and family members outside the US.
Mm-hmm.
But correct me if I'm wrong. People are people, man. I don't care where you go in the world. Ain't shit
Yeah.
motherfuckers, I ain't shit motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A thief is a thief. A liar is a liar. A hoe is a hoe. You know what I'm saying? A bitch is a bitch. And an
Mm-hmm.
honorable man is an honorable man. So it don't matter your nationality. I know brothers that done the most fucked up shit to me, did me dirty. And it's my brother. You know what I'm saying? We are the same blood, the same nation, did me dirty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Did me dirty. But then I got some white brothers, man. They ain't done nothing ever but show me love. I can call them right now. Hey man, I fucked up. Where you at? I'm pulling up right now. Where the fuck you at? God damn it, where you at? You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
pulling up. They with the shits. And I mean with the shits. There's one particular family, and I can't go around them like that because these motherfuckers is crazy. But they solid. They inbred and crazy than a motherfucker, but they solid. You hear me? Dre know. Dre know who I'm talking about. Shit. But yeah, man, it's I just like learning about different cultures. I like meeting different people. I'm from
Mm-hmm.
DC, so DC, anybody that's from DC, that area, or has frequent there before, you know that DC is a nothing but a melting pot. You have different cultures, different nationalities, different heritages, just different, all of it just in one, compacted space. So you can't not, you know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form, you're gonna be uh indoctrinated in it in some kind of way, right? I'm around Ethiopians, I'm around Nigerians, and the Africans, the Russians, the Ukrainians. There's no nation that isn't in Washington D.C. I don't think there's any nation of people on the planet that don't at least one person from that culture, that nation, resides here in the United States. I don't know nowhere in the world else in the world that's like that. Where you have people from every nation, all walks of life, in one location. This is the great melting bowl, melting pot, whatever you fucking want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. And I think we talked about this. What was it, Friday? I think me and Casino was rapping about that Friday. But in a different way, but still the same, you know what I'm saying? Same concept, but basically, respect. It boils down to respect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can't expect it and not give it. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but I'm just saying from experience, like I don't see that going well for. I've never seen nobody prosper that way. You know, being a disrespectful motherfucker and then think that motherfucker's gonna show them respect. Nah.
Yeah.
You know, the only way that works is with fear. You know, motherfuckers fear you, they'll pretend to respect you. You know what I'm saying? Out of fear, but it ain't. I don't want fear. I want genuine respect. I want honor. You know what I'm saying? I want you to honor me. I want you to respect me as a
So
man. What's up?
I have a question for you then. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going back to the old Machiavellian, the prince. What would you rather have, or what is greater? Uh, you know what I'm saying? Love or fear?
You saying what would I rather have if I had to choose one?
Yes, love or fear.
You mean for myself or for others when I'm dealing with others?
How others view you.
I would say love.
Hmm. So, with that being said, if from Machiavelli, this is Machiavellian's theory.
I know
This
where you're
is
going with it, but go ahead.
this ain't right. This ain't wrong. I'm just telling you the
It's just a perspective.
Machiavellian theory
Yeah.
that love holds nothing to fear.
Hmm.
You know, uh, you love people to death unconditionally, and they will. And it's not funny, but they will. You know what did P say? Keep your eyes on your enemies. Watch your friends. Put your life in your own hands, or your
Yep.
life in death. You know what I'm saying? Fear is one that commands respect. It commands it. Love is one that it's a different form. But fear creates a different kind of respect, and not saying that you'll be loved, you'll have friends, you know what I'm saying. Throughout, you might be it might be lonely, but the Machiavellian theory is, man, fear is greater than love in all spectrums. That's that's Machiavelli the Prince. If anybody's read the Prince or you haven't read the Prince, I suggest you check that out, man.
Yeah. Really anything Machiavelli wrote, man. I try to read it all when I come across it.
Yeah,
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Niccolio Machiavelli, and I ain't talking about Tupac.
I know about Machiavelli.
I try to say it like y'all say, Tupac, two,
Huge.
two.
Yeah, ain't no y'all. Ain't the shit. I don't talk like that's that
You
Baltimore
from
shit.
Baltimore, D.C. area, ain't you? You from
No,
the
it ain't no
DMV,
such
ain't
thing as Baltimore, DC area. It's the DC
you?
area is the Baltimore area. Baltimore is in
So,
Maryland.
without time out, I understand that. Then what is the DMV?
Okay, that's a good question. I don't know. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from here and I don't know who the fuck made that shit up. They say
Mhm.
DC, Maryland, and Virginia, but now everybody got a different but honestly, Baltimore, look at it like this. Baltimore, and this is somebody that's I am neutral with all this shit. All right. So my perspective that I'm about to give is neutral. I'm not gonna be biased because my birth certificate said Washington D.C. I lived in PG. I lived in D.C. Shit, I kind of stayed in Baltimore for a little while. Philly, you know what I'm saying? So I have a non-biased view. All right, let me put that disclaimer out there. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't know who the fuck came up with that shit, but DMV stands for DC, Maryland, and Virginia, right? But it's to somebody that's not from here, it's fucking confusing. Because when you hit DC, Maryland, and Virginia, you thinking the whole District of Columbia, you thinking the whole
Mhm.
state of Maryland, and you thinking the whole
Mhm.
state of Virginia.
Mhm.
But
But
it's not.
I don't think that. I think that concentrated area where they all damn near connect.
But you frequent. I'm saying somebody don't know shit about the culture, ain't never been to DC, Maryland, Virginia, none of that shit, and they hear it. If you see hear DMV, like, what is that? Oh, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Like, what the fuck? DMV. Okay, so you gonna think the whole fucking state. You didn't say what part of Virginia. You didn't say what. You ain't say Northern Virginia. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say PG County, but it ain't just PG County. Because you got what? DC touches Montgomery County. I don't think Howard. I think it's just Montgomery, PG, and what's that? Southern Maryland side. I think that's still PG. That's still PG. Like Waldorf and what is that down on that way? I don't be down on the south side like that no more. Waldorf, down like y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all from? Help me out, somebody. Who from this shit? Branch Avenue, all down that way. Route 5. What is that? Livingston Road, all that shit. That's PG. But DC right there is right on the border. Then you got Northern Virginia, right across the bridge, Woodrow Wilson Bridge. So that area is considered, right, the DMV. But if you ask somebody from DC, are they from the DMV? They're gonna tell you no, I'm from DC. So in my opinion, take it how the fuck how you want. I don't give a fuck. It to me seems as though people who are close to DC but aren't in DC or from DC actually, but they close to it, so they still infused in the culture. That's their way of include and like self-inclusion, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, it's the same thing with Baltimore. Baltimore is its own entity, but then you got like the county. You know what I'm saying? So like it was like DC, PG County, like, oh, you from out Maryland, or he from out Maryland. It's like, but low key you hating because you wish you was from out Maryland. You know what I'm saying? You wish you would had a house in a decent neighborhood. You go up, or I don't even know why that's the perspective. They think if you from Maryland, I don't know. Bro, bruh. I know people right now today that have never left Washington D.C. You tell them what they be like, I don't know anything. They be like, oh, that's out like by Waldorf. What that's like out by Waldorf? Oh, you far, you way out Maryland. You out Waldorf. Like Waldorf is a whole nother country or some shit. Like it's a whole nother state. If they on the south side, it might be a 20, 30-minute ride with traffic tops to get to Waldorf from their house. But they talk like as if it's far as shit.
That sounds like some Lord of the Rings stuff. What's it called?
What?
What you just say? What's the name of that?
Waldorf.
Yeah, that sounds like Lord of the Rings, bro.
Yeah, Waldorf. I'm trying to think closer. I don't want to say La Plata because that's further, like, I guess that'd be, what is that, east from DC. Waldorf coming back. Damn, what's come on, somebody help me out. What's closer? Indian Head. Waldorf, Indian Head. My brain. I used to be around there all the time. I just can't. I've been to many places, y'all. This shit is just one big blur. And then that's another thing, y'all. The more places you go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
You realize, especially in the States over here, right? It's like all this shit is the fucking same.
Yeah.
Like literally. If you drive trucks, any truck drivers, anybody to do over the road, or you travel a lot, you know what I'm saying? You got family all over the country, you travel all over the country. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Same green and white signs, same roads, same names, same, you know what I'm saying? Same store, everything look the fucking same. So people get mad. How you don't know where you at? You did like, bro, I done lived in North Carolina. I done lived everywhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
All up and down the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this shit is a blur because it's all the same shit. Even now, the scenery changes. If you go out west, or you go out, the Midwest, or out the West Coast, or like Southwest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to Texas. Texas is different, but it's still the same. It looks different. You know what I'm saying? The scenery is different, but the roads, the street names, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of the same establishments and businesses that we have, the franchises, the road signs and shit like that. It's all the same shit.
Yeah. Hey, Dre say his fear of respect. That's that's in the original, in the translate, when they translated version is love. But yeah, both one and the same. You know what I'm saying? The original the original had you spoken in tongue down there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Fortune is the woman, and you know what I'm saying. He refers to Fortune as a woman, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So you know, yeah. He'll some takes he'll be like, you have to beat and batter Fortune. You know, I mean, beat and batter the one. You know, the one, but he's talking about Fortune. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So enlighten me, Tony. What's the difference, Tony? I'm talking about like scenery. When you on the road, it becomes a blur.
What becomes the road?
Yeah, like all right. For instance, what I'm saying is, let me clarify so y'all get what I'm saying. When you like, if you driving, right? That's why I said any drivers they could probably tell you, like, especially on the East Coast, all this shit look the fucking same.
Oh, yo. No, it's not.
What look different? All right, put it like this: if you you in Texas, right? Hold on.
North Carolina, the trees in North Carolina don't look like the trees over here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the scenery, right? Like not the what am I trying? The vegetation or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? The landscape. The landscape is different, right? You got different trees. You got different. The roads might be paved a little differently. Different, you know what I mean? Might have more potholes, less potholes. Newer streets, newer, whatever. Like that is different. But I'm saying if you've been up and down the highway for years, right? That shit becomes like a blur. Like if you, all right, for instance, I lived in North Carolina off and on for like 10 years. So if I'm down there, it's like then I come back up here and I got to get reacclimated to up here. I done forgot, you know, people, nigga, you been here, you don't know how to get here and there. It's like, yeah, but shit, because then shit starts to look the same to me. Houses, you know, or they might tear shit down, you know, certain landmarks that you might use. That, okay, I know I turn right here at this gas station. The gas station ain't there no more. It's apartments now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm talking about. It becomes a blur.
Yeah, I always am lost, but I know exactly where I'm at. Or I'll say I'm backwards. Yeah. Like I know areas because I travel. I've been around a lot. And I've been in that area. That's my old stomping ground or whatever. And I might be at an intersection and I know exactly where I'm at. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly what I'm doing. But things will look backwards to me. So instead of me making a left, I might make a right. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. But like, you know what I'm saying? But that's I always know where I'm at.
I do too, but it's like it has to come back to me, is what I'm saying. Like, and I try to do that shit on. But if I got time and ain't nobody with me that's gonna be bitching and complaining, I like to get lost. Like when we came to Texas, when I came out to visit Dre and shit, I left my family at the house, was off the late night. You know what I'm saying? I went for a ride, rolled me up one, went for a fucking ride. I just got lost.
You ain't run out of gas, did you?
Nah, y'all got gas station, big ass gas station.
Nah, I just remember you telling that story when you did run out of gas.
Oh no, not in Texas. But look, the funny story though, when we was down, so a close friend of mine, his grandmother had passed, right? And while we was down there, and he called me, and it kind of fucked me up. It didn't fuck the trip up, but I was in good spirits. Yeah, it kind of fucked me up because you know that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's his grandmother, my grandmother. But it was more so not at her passing. It wasn't like it was surprising. I mean, she was up in age, but it was just like the bullshit that was going on with the family. And I know him, you know what I'm saying? And he like that, he that rock. And I'm like, damn, bro, like I didn't say this at the moment, but I knew basically he was gonna have to take grandma's spot. You know what I'm saying? I know he wasn't in the place right then to really, handle that shit. But anyway, I had stopped at the gas station. I had my shit on, McKenna Live shit on. Everybody, they were just like, I was like, man, I fuck with Texas. Oh man, I like it. Did you shit? What's that? That shit hard. I'm like, nah, that's my clothing brand. Oh, what's your Instagram? What's it? So, they showing nothing but love and shit. So I leave the gas station. I got my ego boost and shit for the day, for the morning and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just riding. Bro, I don't
Yeah.
know what street that was. Maybe, Dre, you might remember, we used to live at. But whatever that main road, that main big drag and shit, I can't remember that road. But if you take that straight out, just keep going. When you come out, you make a right. I don't know what direction I was headed, whatever. Bro, I'm at a light. It was like a municipal looking building, some governmental building or something on the left. And I'm on the phone with him. So my mind, like, I'm trying to talk to him, and you know what I'm saying? And so I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going. Bro, the next light I got to, I crossed that road, and it looked like I was in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, the shit tripped me. I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck am I? Because, like, the whole scenery, like, that one street, soon as I crossed the road, it was like dirt, or like, it was like dust and shit. The houses look like little Mexican huts and shit. Motherfuckers got the sombreros with what's the thing they put on, like a blanket?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're like the patchwork, like a rug, and they put it over. It's like a poncho rug thing. I forgot what they called, but they got that shit on. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I know when you cross the border, you gotta go through some clearance or something. I know. Is this a secret? Is this how they be coming in? Where the fuck am I at? I'm telling Texas. Is this El Paso? Where the fuck am I at?
Huh.
So of course, I bucked the motherfucking you with the swiftness. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be on this side of town, because everybody give me them looks like. I'm like, oh yeah. Me no hablo. Had to get up out of there. They looking sketchy. Yep, Tony, San Antonio. Dre know. He know his old his old hood. I just can't remember that main road.
Mexico.
You make a right and you just go down, go. And I was just riding that motherfucker out. And then I don't know if I made some turns or what, but I know it was a road and everything looked normal, the same. And as soon as you cross that street, it turned into Mexico.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, let me chill the fuck out. I'm out here just enjoy riding in Texas and shit. But one thing I will say, and I know Big A, you said before, you said otherwise. We left San Antonio and drove what's that main road to take you to Corpus Christi to the beach. I didn't have to hit my brakes one fucking time. That has never happened in my life, y'all. Never happened in my life. Anywhere I've been. I've been to DI, I've never went anywhere where I've traveled especially a long distance. Because I think, how long was it, like an hour and a half or some shit?
Yeah, speed limit 75.
Bro, I did 90. The whole fucking ride.
Well,
everybody got the fuck out. I don't know if this guy was balling, and they just like, let me get the fuck out of this nigga way. But man, they just get, normally you motherfucker be in the fast lane driving slow. And my father, I used to think my father, he is crazy, but like, I used to think this motherfucker was crazy as shit when I was younger. Because he be going the fuck off. I'm like, what is wrong with this nigga? The slower traffic, keep to the right.
That's how my pops was.
And then he would always, and I'd be like, what's his thing with women? He'd be like, I bet you it's a fucking woman. I bet you it's a fucking woman. And then if it's a woman, he'd be like, see, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I know. If it's a man, he'd be like, oh, he probably a bitch, probably a faggot. I'm like, funny crazy as hell. But now that I'm grown, I get it. I fully get. I'm even worse.
Yeah, my probably be bumble clot and all that shit. Get things worse yet.
Pussy.
Yeah, I swear, man, like y'all don't understand, man. Y'all hear me speak like my dad's accent was strong, it was heavy.
Suck your mother. Get your pussy off. Pussy off. Where you get your license, Walmart? Rise, Clyde.
Yeah, man.
I love it, bro. That's what I love. I know they be really mad, and they get even madder when you laughing because they be dead ass serious. But I love hearing Jamaicans and Africans and East Indians. I love hearing the motherfuckers get mad, bro. That accent come out.
That's why I think them people out of Louisiana, come from there. You know, they got that same fiery, like they fiery just the same. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's a lot of Haitian origins. I ain't gonna get into all that. We be here for another 2 hours, but
they fiery the same as us. You know what I'm saying? So,
Jamaican, Haitian. That's what I say. Louisiana, bro. That's a big melting pot right there.
I'm fiery. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah.
Now that's an accent. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When it come to women, huh?
You are too. You fired. You got that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But that's I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And y'all think about it. What I'm about to say. If y'all really think about people who live in metropolitan areas, right, big cities, they're usually like that. They're loud. They're aggressive. They short tempered. You know what I'm saying? They crazy. And I was talking to Katrina about this a while ago, talking her head off one night, and I had an epiphany. I was like, damn. I realized like people who live in the city are fucking insane.
Yeah.
That y'all can take this how you want. New York, really think about what we're talking about. New York, Philly, Baltimore, DC, Atlanta, Los Angeles, like all of the San Antonio, all the big Houston, all the big metropolitan cities like that. I'm talking about big commerce. It basically got its own economy. Like if you think of certain locations, right? It might not even be a city. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it might not be a state. It might be a city, or it could be a county, right? Within the state or whatever. They might make that one county or that one city might generate damn near 50 to damn near 80% of the gross income or economy. I mean, funds with the capital, right, out of that whole state or that whole jurisdiction. So like Baltimore looks like shit, but it's a lot of money in Baltimore.
Yeah,
a lot of money in Baltimore. Baltimore that made more millionaires, especially in the streets, bro.
Yeah.
You think about all these rappers that did Tupac mother, and Dave Chappelle said this shit. I died laughing. I was like, that's crazy. I never thought about it like that. He said Tupac moved to Oakland for a better life. She moved from Baltimore to Oakland for a better life. Now, anybody that knows anything about Oakland, I don't want to live in Baltimore or Oakland.
Yeah. That's crazy. I know I saw a documentary, it was about 5-6 years ago, might be a little long, about Baltimore being a third world country.
Bro, it is. And it's worse now because they lied.
You said worser?
It's worse now. Because damn, I swear, my grandmother used to do that shit. Look, both of them. I had both proper ass both my grandmothers proper as shit. Correctly, I'm like, God, they can't say shit. Thou shalt not liveth in thine dwelling. for cometh the violence.
This hero said worse. I used to say,
but you see what it is, bro. You know where that come from?
What?
Being in Baltimore. Being in Baltimore, being out DC, these ignorant ass niggas. I love y'all to death. I swear to God, I love y'all, man. But y'all know y'all retarded. Y'all are crazy. It's the water, the lead, and the fucking the fluoride, the fucking drugs, the crack babies. Shit, I'm a crack baby. Everybody crack babies. You know what I'm saying? Your mama had it in the system. Your daddy had some coke, some something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So, but
it's like that.
Yeah. You know what, Tony? I ain't even mad at you, bro. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Tony, what's happening, bro?
Because Tony, real shit, Tony, growing up, I was terrified of my fucking father. Man. And when I say terrified, like this, when I heard this man speak, he ain't even got to be yelling.
Yeah.
When he just talk, you know, that motherfucker be like, Mufasa, ooh, that was me. When this nigga opened his mouth, oh shit, I got to think, did I do something with it? Oh, okay, he just talking. Cause that's just how he was. Like that's why I say today, I like, who the fuck are you? What happened? You skinning my hand? Cause I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, you is not the nigga that raised me.
Yeah.
Like he lost that fire, that you know what I'm saying?
That's what happened to my pops too as he started to get older before he passed. Yeah. He started to calm down and just, I was like, man.
Did your father? That's something to ask you too. Did your father? Did he stay in the States or was he?
Yeah. He had moved to St. Louis. That's how I ended up going up there to St. Louis.
Okay.
Man. Yeah, man. I was, I had a little situation, man, and I was staying with my aunt in Houston, and my aunt was like, "Nah," because my cousin, he was doing time, and his sister, she wasn't on her note, and she was like, "Man, I can't have another responsibility," because one of my other cousins, he had passed or whatnot. So nigga, she put me on a plane, called my pops. Hey, said, your son on the way. He'll be at the airport at such and such. Go pick him up. Now my pops done left my mother. You know what I'm saying? They got married, got a whole nother family, and now you got to explain this. So nigga, that's how I came to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That sounds like a start of a fucking
yeah.
What's the director? Make all the Boys in the Hood type fan. What's his name?
Yeah.
John Singleton. That sounds like a John Singleton movie. Golly.
They put me on the plane. I'm at the airport. She called her, hey, your son on the way. Need to pick him up. Like, yeah, nigga. Here.
Damn. And you can't not go because who else gonna come get his ass? Damn.
Man, what? Yeah.
See, y'all, this is trauma. We trauma bonded, y'all. We trying. This is trauma. We can laugh about it, joke about it, but this is real trauma. You know what I'm saying? It's why we are the men that we are today. You know what I'm saying? It didn't. And you know what, Tony, you right. That's why these motherfuckers is weak as shit. They soft as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been out. They ain't got no scrapes or cuts, no nicks, no stabs, no nothing. They don't even ride bikes and scrape their knees up no more.
Oh man, but look, man. I'll tell you something that like, man, when you young, man, you a warrior. You got the warrior spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where you make all your mistakes. That's where your body get the most toe up, or whatever the case may be. Most of your, your scraps, your argument, all of that stuff, man. It usually still around that age, man, from like 15 to like 25, 26. Then you start, progressing into something else, man, and then you get to your 40s and all that stuff, man. And as you get older, it stops becoming about the brawn and start becoming more about the brains. So yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can definitely see, as you get older, you start to chill out. Shit, look at the stuff we talk about now. Would you do the same stuff you did as a kid now? I mean, when I say a kid, not a kid. I mean, when I say a kid, I mean like 18 to 26.
Like a young whippersnapper. Hell no. Hell fucking. I couldn't do it. Hell no.
I'm saying the risk taking that you took at that age, would you take it now?
Hell no. Hell no. I could be down and out. I hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So they looking at us the same way. When you get to your 60s or whatnot, you'll be looking at you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's just part of the game, man. But I don't know. It just is what it is, man. I guess I can tell you like it's been told to me, man. I guess we just got to keep on living. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Living and learning, because if you ain't learning, you ain't living.
Yeah.
Life lessons, man. But I don't think I'm gonna never that because I'm learning how to control it, but it's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, without a doubt. But
I can retain it.
At the same time, man, like from a real life perspective, you got it in you. You might flash and be into something real quick, in the moment. But you're not intentionally gonna go out there and go get in the scrap with a youngster, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, youth is on their side. You know, even I mean, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not saying that you can't give them the business because they, you know what I'm saying. But the risk involved with doing all of that, you know what I'm saying. It's a different. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, story time. Story time. So look, speaking on that, this was before the pandemic. So this probably like 2017, 2018. Cherry Hill, infamous Cherry Hill. Shout out to Cherry Hill. Y'all crazy asses. I had a student, right? He was bad as shit, man. Bad as shit. This little motherfucker was off the hook. He was always getting in some shit. Matter of fact, my first day on that route, they told me, they was like, the driver, mind you, the fuck, I'm talking to the dispatcher. She was like, yeah, we gonna put you on Curtis Bay Element. I was like, yeah, how you gonna give me this? I said, didn't the driver on there, wasn't he about to quit? As soon as I said that shit, that nigga busted in her office. Bloom, bloom, bloom. I'm like, what the fuck? He slammed his resignation letter on his. I told you he was he Jamaican or Haitian? He was something. He, I told you I go to quit today. You put me on that done. I this is my resignation. I will quit today. You will not put me back on that. I'm like, hell no. This nigga about to resign and you want me to do this fucking run? Hell fucking no, I'm not doing this shit. So she like, you can handle it. It's not that bad. He making it. I'm like, nah. He said, no, the boy, he punched me. The boy punched me in my chest. I said, wait a minute. Motherfucker put their hands on you. Look, I like the nigga, what's that movie?
Like, oh yeah, let me go. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm like, he hit you. I said, oh yeah, let's go. Put me on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not talking about like no kids. I'm talking about like somebody.
Hold on. I'm getting to that. So look, I do the run, right? So it's hell. I'm calling the police. It's all type of shit. I can write a book on that shit, right? So one day in particular, I'm dropping his little ass off. He was the last drop off at Cherry Hill. All the rest of my kids was in Westport. So and Cherry Hill and Westport beef. It's the dumbest shit ever. They literally down the street from each other. But I'm dropping him off. So when I pull into his court, he like in a little cul-de-sac. But his house like on the as soon as you turn in on the left. So I'm about to pull in. I'm in a big ass cheese bus. It's like 30 niggas on the corner, just in the street.
Yeah.
Now y'all see this fucking big ass bus? Like, get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
You think you tough? You ain't tougher than this fucking. This a tank.
Yeah.
So that I ain't hit the brakes, nothing. Them niggas, they jumping out. Whoa, what the fuck, yo? What the fuck? I'm like, get the fuck out, because I got my little window on my driver. I was like, get the fuck out the street.
Yeah.
So I whip around, come back up, park. So they talking shit, but I'm looking, I'm like, ain't nobody doing nothing. So then he getting off. So he had an attitude about something. So he get off the bus. So they fucking with him. So he fighting with them and shit. Now they had the gloves out that day. Yeah. Somebody had brought the gloves out. So they out there, box. That's why they was in the street and shit. So he get off the bus. So they fucking with him. Now the policy is we have to see the child go in. Once they cross the threshold of their home, they're no longer in our care, right? So if they choose to go in the house and come right back out, they ain't whatever happened to them, that ain't on me. So I'm like, look, go in the house. You can come back outside. I don't give a fuck what you do, but I need to see you go in the house. So they fucking with, nah, we got him, yo. Ain't no we got him, nigga. You need to go in the fucking house so I can go. Yo, what the fuck, yo? Is that the third? So I said, what? Somebody said something. He was like, yo, I'll fuck your big ass up, yo. He was like, you ain't gonna put the gloves on. Now mind y'all box.
Yeah.
They don't know this shit in my blood. I said, what? Now mind you, at that time, I'm like a good 315. So I said, what? I said, what the fuck you say?
How old was you?
I was in my 30s.
Okay.
Probably like early mid-30s.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck you say? He said, you ain't gonna get your big ass on the man. I'll fuck you up. Y'all put you on your butt chin. I said, you gonna put me on my butt chin? I didn't know what a butt chin was. I didn't know you had the chin on your butt. I said, what? So look, my age. She like, Jeff, not Jeff, because she know me. She done see me. She done see me action already. Jeff. This is after. Look, this after I thought I killed the crackhead around Cherry Hill on the other side of Cherry, top of Cherry Hill. So I said, what's that? I put it in park and shit. I'm taking my seat. She's Jeff. Look, she got a bad hip, so she trying to lift up the eyes. Is it Jeff? No, Jeff. I'm like, nah, we good. So all the kids like, what's going on? What's going on? The ones that still on the bus. Oh shit, yo, all shit. So I get on the bus. Everybody, oh. So now the nigga eyes get big, like, oh shit, yeah, you fucked up, nigga. You got the right one today. So then nigga, he like, nah, I ain't fucking with that big motherfucker. I said, nah, somebody gonna fight. Y'all talking all this shit. Every time I come in this motherfucker, y'all in the middle of the goddamn street, somebody gonna put these fucking gloves on.
Yeah.
So then one nigga, he walk up, kind of big nigga. He, man, I put the gloves on with him. I said, oh yeah, I'm about to work this big motherfucker. So we put the gloves on. Gave him a 2-piece. Hun. Set his ass down. They, oh shit, oh. Cause most of these niggas can't fight. Most of them grew up with their mamas, ain't had no daddies. These niggas fight like bitches. So sit his ass down. So then it was another nigga. He was like, man, I put the gloves on, but he was a smaller, so he like moving around. I was like, all right, I got to box this motherfucker. But I'm big, so you know my win ain't big. I'm 315.
Yeah.
I'm letting him get his shit off. You know what I'm saying? So he coming in. I'm like, all right. He come in. So he came in, and when he came in, I grabbed him.
Yeah.
Caught my breath. He trying, catch me with kidney shots and shit. Caught my breath. I pushed him off. When he came in, hit him with that overhand and Tyson. That overhand right, boom, set his ass down. So the third nigga, he was about to put the gloves on, but I knew he was scared because I could see the nigga heart beating through his wife beater and shit. So what saved him was they came over the radio. I guess my age, she must have called,
Oh, damn.
And they was like, so Ms. Wanda, she cussing me out on the radio. Get your ass on that fucking bus. You brown cherry here fighting each other. You trying to lose your damn job. I said, no, Ms. Wanda, they try. I don't give a fuck what they try. Get your crazy ass on that bus. So I then now reality, because I,
on the clock and everything, man.
On the clock, whooping ass and cherry here.
Lucky you ain't make the news, boy.
So look, shit, I had made the news when I was working for PG County. But so I'm like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? I'm tripping like shit. So now now that I got their respect now, because they like, oh, I'll fuck with it, I'll fuck with it, yeah. Oh, hey. So now when I've been in the corner after that day, when I've been in that corner, them niggas get the fuck out. But I want this the moral of the story, y'all. This ain't no gangster shit. I'm not trying to sound thorough, no gangster. It's about respect, right? Most of these young men grow up without their fathers. They around degenerates. They mamas ain't shit, on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Most of their family members is drug addicts. They in and out of jail. They hustlers and you know what I'm saying, users and shit. So they really haven't had any structure, discipline in their life. So when they see somebody that actually give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, and they see they just as crazy as they motherfucking ass, they take heed. It's not really that they're it's not that they're hopeless, or it's not that they got to be able to connect with you. If they feel as though you don't know they struggle, or you can't relate to them, what they go through, or how they done came up, they not trying to hear nothing you talking about. You know what I'm saying? You had a decent life, an easy life. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to hear that, you could just do this and do that, and anything's possible. They not trying to hear that shit because they've never seen that. All they know is just destruction. You know what I'm saying? Chaos, fucking the hood. That's all they know. So when you bring up something different, right, and it's genuine, and you show no fear, that throws them off because they used to motherfuckers being scared. Fuck am I scared of y'all for? Y'all live with y'all fucking mothers in the hood and don't own shit. Cause I started kicking knowledge to them too. After that, you know what I'm saying? I stopped. They chop it up with me and shit. If I got time, say maybe my Westport kids, they come to school or some shit, I'll shoot the shit with them for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But they knew about the Moors. It's like, cause it's a huge Moorish community in Baltimore, huge. So I would spit a little knowledge to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause the ones that I saw that had potential. You know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't no hope for them. I'm gonna just keep it 100. You can't save everybody. I ain't trying to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one instance that, because I done had to tighten a couple motherfuckers up. At DC too. You know what I'm saying? These youngins be tripping, man. But that's really what's needed. They don't have, when we was coming up, even if, in the hood you had that same atmosphere, that same environment, you still had masculine male figures around. They were few and far in between, but they were still there. Now it's like none. You know what I'm saying? It's like they dead, locked up, gay, on drug, whatever. Like it's really no male guidance, no male leadership. If the mother not trying to put that boy in some type of youth program or something, or Boys and Girls got something to get him around some men, some masculine, competent men. I ain't no hope for these little niggas, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no hope for them, man. They gonna end up in the system, and it's a wrap out of that. Now you got a record. You know what I'm saying? Now you know, you're institutionalized. You're in and out of jail now. You can't get a job. You get a job, it's a bullshit job. You can't keep it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no work ethic. You don't want to work hard for nothing because you're lazy. You sold drugs. All you're like, well, shit, fuck this shit, yo. I can sell motherfucking dope and make this shit in an hour, yo. Fuck, I work 2 weeks for this little bullshit ass paycheck, yo. And it's like, I feel you. What can I say to that? He's right. He can come outside his house, walk down the block, and make this shit his whole paycheck in an hour and 2 hours, and go back in the house. So what I got for him? What I got for him? What do I have to replace that?
Yeah.
Something of that magnitude, of that amount, or better. Nothing. Not right off the. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, you can get your CDL. That's work. That takes time, right? That takes resources. You got to pay. CDLs ain't free unless you go through like a company, or there's different ways to do it. But they not trying to hear that shit.
Nah, man. Story time with mine. Shoot, when I came home, because that was one of the first things I was after was getting my CDLs, because that's one of the fastest careers you could jump into, especially if you got an X on your back. Mm-hmm. So, I go to the school. We're going through the process of sign up and everything, and they then they ask about your background, because the school that I went to, most schools will guarantee you a job. Is a guaranteed job before you graduate. So they didn't want me to go to the school because I would mess up their numbers as far as them not being able to give me a job. So they told me I had to pay cash up front and I wouldn't be able to get a job. So I had to come out the pocket cash, to get my CDLs.
That's
and it wasn't a guarantee that I was going to get hired by the companies that were coming up to the school to recruit. But it kind of gave me a plus at the same time, because I didn't owe anybody anything. Because if you go to school and they're guaranteeing you a job, that means that you're not going to have to pay for your school at the end of the day. You're going to have to work it off. Right. So when you work for whatever company, that company owns you pretty much until you pay it off, or you have to pay it off, out of pocket. So if you go get your CDLs for free, you're going to owe somebody at least a year on the road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. That's how they get you too. That's contractually, they get you in them contracts. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, and it's not, don't take I shouldn't even say this shit, because somebody going to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to do that. Yeah, the CEO said, me personally, I got my CDL through the school board, PG County, right?
Yeah.
So I guess kind of technicalities, me end up getting fired over some bullshit. Because I cussed everybody out, bro. The superintendent all the way down to my fucking lot foreman. Bitch ass nigga. That was the day I lost respect for the older men of our culture, bro. Because every man in that room was melanated, and I looked up to at one point. And when all that shit went down and how it ended, I couldn't respect none of them, because not one of them motherfuckers could look me in my eye. Not one. You got like 10 grown ass fucking adult men in here, and all y'all motherfuckers some bitch ass niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of you. Superintendent cuss his fat ass. I don't know who the fuck he thought he was talking to. I already knew I was fired. It's whatever now. You might as well call the police.
Yeah.
I just go down the line, slap the dog shit out of all, because all y'all some pussies. Every last one of you. You can't even look me in my fucking face.
Yeah. You
looking at the floor like a bitch. And I wanted to cry, bro. When I left out the office, I wanted to fucking cry, bro. I'm like, damn. I see why the youngins the way they are.
Yeah.
Y'all some cowards. Like, you gotta, man, bro. Tell you, we the last of a dying breed, bro. We all built different, bro. Because it's like, I'm a man of principles, bro. I stand on principles. I fuck a job, fuck a career, fuck all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
My morals and my principles trump all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? There's certain shit I will not tolerate. And for you to present yourself as being a man of that caliber, and then when it comes time to stand on that shit, you don't, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I can't respect you after that. What is there to respect? You gave me your word, my nigga. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. If you know if this shit, oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about, man. I got you. I can say I can say your job. You good, man. You don't worry about nothing. But the young boy, I can't do nothing with him, man. He gone, man. I can't help him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I had the police in my house and shit, motherfucker. Man, I went through a whole bunch of shit with that shit, bro.
You went to the office like this, huh?
From the makers of one of the most successful dramas in recent history comes the follow-up series, The Slap, Part 2.
You know what? They'd already started repairs, so we couldn't even take it anywhere else.
Yeah, shit the way they do that.
Tell me about it. 2.5 grand later, and then... Hey, what's going on?
It's fine, Daddy. Noah keeps taking away from me.
Noah, give it back.
No.
Noah, give it back.
No.
I said give it back now. Noah!
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry. Oh, you're right. Larry.
Righto, what's going on here?
Oh, I'm arrested.
The Slap, Part 2.
That's how you left the office, man.
That's how I wanted to leave the office, but I was like, man, these motherfuckers ain't worth going to jail over, man. I already jobless. The fuck up, nah, fuck that shit. They weren't worth it. Fuck it. So look, the main thing that kept me calm throughout that situation was I had my CDL and I didn't have to pay that money back. So I tried to use that as you know,
Cup
I
half
use
empty.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, so it kind of worked in my favor. And one thing I want y'all to realize, man, a lot of these stories I be telling, man, about my life and shit, usually these situations I tell y'all about in the moment, right? We like, damn, it's the end of the world, my life is over, damn, I done put everything into this, and I'm back to square one, I'm assed out again. It's like, what the fuck? But every single time, I always ended up in a better situation. Every time. More money, better job, and less stressful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so try not to focus on, or try not to focus, but try not to have a negative perspective on things, right? Try to view everything that you go through in life as a lesson. What can I learn from it? What can I gain from it? What can I take away from this that can benefit me in the future? So I don't have to go through this shit again.
Yeah.
And if I do have to go through it again, now I know how to handle it to get the result that I want. That's what I want y'all to take away from it. Because I've done a lot of stupid ass shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody definitely watching over my goofy ass. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, you and me both.
Because, man, but that's why I know I have a higher purpose. If those of us who have been through the most wildest shit, I'm talking about shit that, it's been shit I done went through, man. I'm like, this is it right here. I ain't gonna make it through this. I'm about to die. And then I don't. And I'm sitting there confused, like, well, why me? Why am I think it's called survivor's guilt. You know what I'm saying? Like, why me? Why am I still here? I got so many homies that's in the ground, behind bars, you know what I'm saying? And shit, like, crazy shit. And it's like, well, how the fuck? I told you I was in the car, got shot up, bro. I was the only one that didn't get hit. I had a bullet hole in my fucking hood.
Yeah.
I had a, what was that? That wasn't a North Face. What the fuck was we wearing back then? Eddie Bauer. I had an EB and shit. There's feathers everywhere and shit. You know, that adrenaline. So you know, everybody always say, man, you get hit, you only, because I was with a nigga, we was running and shit. Nigga was shooting and shit. He got hit with a chopper in his hip. And we running, we were neck and neck, right? And then next thing I know, look, he wasn't beside me no more. I look back, he done fell and shit. I'm like, oh shit, that's when I seen the blood trail. I'm like, oh shit, you hit, bro. I'm like, come on. I'm thinking they might spin the fucking block.
Yeah.
We got to go. So I had to pick his ass up. So I'm running with him, dragging his ass and shit. Get to his people's house and shit. His cousin, she took us to the hospital and shit. So, you know, I done had to take niggas to the hospital, man. Like, I'm talking about, bro, wild ass shit. And it's like, why me? Why am I still here? Brown Southwest and shit, motherfucker. I'm standing there talking to this nigga, motherfucker just walk up, blow his brains out. I got this nigga brains on my shirt. Blood noodles all on my shirt.
Yeah.
That's trauma, bro. Like that, and it's like he looked me right in my eyes, ain't say shit, and just walked the fuck off.
Yeah.
He had me right there. I ain't had no strap on me, no knife. I ain't had shit. And I'm thinking, this it. He about to kill me too. And I'm like, what the? It happened so quick.
Yeah.
And for years, bro, I'm talking about strap. I told you I used to walk around with 245s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Locked and loaded, safety off, in my hand. I was shooting at niggas. I can tell you about this shit now. It's statute of limitations over. But anyway, I was walking to the store. This is why I was around Trinidad and shit. Walking to the store. I had a North Face and shit. Excuse me, the Gore-Tex. I had 245. Just keep them in my pocket. So I'm walking down the alley. I think I told you this story before. Seen the group, it was like 4 youngins and shit. They was coming up the side street and shit. And they started cutting down like the alley, right, coming the direction I'm going. I'm like, man, what the fuck? What type of time they on? Like, what the fuck is this? They got quiet, and I heard them whispering and shit. And then I heard one of them say something, and then one of them like ducked off, like through in the person's yard and shit. That's what I was like, that's all I need to see. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. I just let loose. Boom, 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 boom. Through the coat. I ain't even take him out the coat. One of them jammed this shit. So boom, double back. So look, I get back in the house. They like, damn, you all right? I'm like, yeah. I'm all out of breath and shit, through the coat and everything and shit. So they like, they was like, you ain't hear them gunshots? I was like, yeah, I heard them. You know, I was coming back from the store. They're like, oh, they like, well, where the bag is? I went to get roll-ups and shit. They like, well, where the roll-ups at? I was like, huh? So I ain't gonna say no name, but he looking at me. He like, nigga, where your coat? He started putting it together. Like, wait a minute, you ain't got what you went to the store for. What you say you went to the store? You just came back in the house after we heard gunshots, and you ain't got your coat on you. Then his oldest brother, he gonna say, nigga, why you smell like gunpowder?
Yeah.
After that, everybody bust out laughing. I was like, man, fuck y'all. That went out back. But that trauma, man. Trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go through shit in life, and to this day, you know, it's certain like the situation in DR, that come from trauma. My first trip, I told you about that. I, you know, had to put hands on the motherfucker and shit. They was playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I earned that name, El Loco Morano. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no trying to sound gangster, nothing. It's just people leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. I be chilling, bruh. It's always the quiet, chill ones. I'm goofy as shit for real, bro. You around me, we gonna laugh. We gonna have a good time, bro. I'm a good time. Anybody that know me, they gonna tell you, hey, shit, that nigga Jeff around, you gonna have some fun. You gonna have some laughs. Just don't fuck with me. Motherfuckers think because you're funny, you's a bitch. Like, okay. Okay. Fuck around and find out. But this is the main thing, y'all. Life is short, man. You know what I'm saying? And what I mainly want y'all to take away from this, man, is life is short. And tomorrow's not promised to any of us. Stop stressing the bullshit. Stop stressing the small, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? The males and females, women, stop stressing the fucking bullshit. You mad at that motherfucker for some goofy shit? He might go out, God forbid, he might lose his life tonight. And now you got to live the rest of your life knowing that the last conversation y'all had was you disrespecting that man.
Yeah.
You can never make that right. You can never fix that. He gone forever. Same thing with us as men. Like, you, oh, fuck you, nigga, this, that, third. Oh, fuck you. Then he died. Now you crying, you feel guilt and shit because you, damn, man, that was some petty bullshit, man. My man gone. Exactly. That's how I know people that ain't really been through shit, because they be stressing bullshit. I'm like, that's what you over here, you stressing over that shit? That's easy. You can fix that. Like, ain't nobody lose no money, ain't nobody lost their life. Like, what? You can fix this shit. A lot of these beefs and shit that be going on, ain't nobody died. Fix that shit before it get to that point. You can't bring once a life is lost, you can't bring that shit back. They gone. Motherfuckers don't think about that shit, man. When you motherfucker die, they got a mother, they got a father, they might got children, they got siblings, they got family, they got people who love and care about them, who need them. I used to tell my ex, like, I'm gonna call the police, bitch. Call them, bitch. I hope you ready to die. We all about to die then. Now they gonna have to, now they family gonna have to bury them. You know what I'm saying? They probably got children, they got loved ones, need them to care for them. They paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Take care of them. Now they fucked up. I'm gonna be dead in jail, and your ass gonna be still out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say we gotta stop sweating the bullshit. Stop crashing out over dumb shit. If you around somebody that can get you out of character, get you to that point, you need to stay the fuck away from them. They not good for you. I don't care who they are. It could be family, friends, so whoever, a spouse. If being around them triggers you or causes you to come out of yourself, you need to remove that person from your life. Love them from a distance. I'm done, y'all. Y'all got me all hyped the fuck up and shit. This out of 12, man. Oh, side note. Has anybody heard or spoken to, speaking of crazy old heads, Mad Doctor?
No, why was happening?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I ain't seen him or heard from him in a minute. I just want to make sure he's good.
Yeah, man. You know.
Chat, anybody, any info. I just want to know that he's still above ground. He all right. I ain't heard from him. I ain't seen him. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man. Tell him if you do, tell him we said what's up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe, man. And keep your head on the swivel, man. And be productive. Every day you need to be doing something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Ain't no days off. Every day you should be doing something to get you closer to your goals. Fulfill your purpose as a man.
Yeah.
And with that, man, shit, I done entertained y'all asses enough. Get your ass back to work. We see y'all in the AM. Oh, hold up. Any announcements before we go?
Yeah. Nah, man. Be back tomorrow, man.
All right. In the AM.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.